Kicking off the week with motivation. This video is for you. If you ever struggled and achieved something in your life, maybe it's a weight, maybe it's a wealth goal, maybe it's some kind of physical achievement or mental achievement, or been proud of yourself, and you have what you envisioned, you reached the goal you wanted to reach, and you felt empty. You felt discouraged. You're still suffering. You're still discontent. Have you ever struggled with this? I think if you are human, you probably have. I certainly know I have. And it's something I'm really passionate about figuring out, that dang, if I'm going to go through this thing and I'm going to have a level of success, go through this thing called life, have a level of success with my marriage, with my kids, with the career, with my health, I'm going to be happy while I do it, right? Don't you just want to be more happy? If it's you, let's get after it today. It's gonna be a good day today. The annoying song my dad always used to sing to me when I was laying in bed trying to sleep, and he was up, ready to go, and happy. I think my dad started figuring this out. Now, he's in heaven now, but I think in the time period a little bit later, when he was getting a little bit wiser, he'd just walk around with a smirk on his face a lot of the times, in the simplest of days, in the simplest of actions, in the day-to-day grind of work, in his family, providing for our family, his health, all things. He was finding this contentness and this happiness, and sent me down a road of studying for mentors, Tony Robbins, or watching successful people ahead of me, seeing and wanting and desiring things of this life, but making sure when we get there, that we're happy. You see, our lives are controlled by our decisions. The decisions we make control us more than the conditions that we meet. The decisions in our life, how we respond to things, how we decide to think each day, is way more important than the condition that we are stuck in at work, at home, with our finances, of where we live, of some kind of obstacle we're up against, good or bad. Our decisions dictate it, not the conditions we've been given. Which means today I want to encourage you to decide. To decide happiness, to decide joy, to decide love. You see, suffering would be the opposite of this. And that comes when you primarily start focusing on yourself and your conditions. What we're getting or what we're not getting. My problem with this, me, this, worry, frustration, anger, all the way of thinking, all deciding that based on the condition around me, I'm going to respond with this emotion, and it is creating a suffering. Here's how we can end suffering. You ready? How you can end the suffering of having the success, of all the things in the world. Billionaires, the most famous people you can see on TV, they're miserable behind the scenes. You see it over and over and over again. Trying to find fabricated or superficial ways of numbing the pain of the problems that they have, and not actually enjoying all that level of success. So this can happen to you if you feel like this can happen to you at any stage of life or any stage of success, when you stop focusing on contributing to society and serving and benefiting those around you, and you bring all the focus to me, the condition I'm in. That's what brings the suffering. So we just have to invert it, my friends. When you focus on serving your mission, when you focus on your life, when you focus on someone else, your wife, your children, that's where true fulfillment comes in. Because the reality of it is, if you had a week to live, you wouldn't worry about all those little things that you're suffering over, that you're frustrated about, that you're angry about. All the little things that add up, that make you suffer, even if you have success, even if you've broke through in areas of your life, here you are worrying about all these little things. You would go enjoy the sunset, you would breathe the air, you wouldn't enjoy family, you wouldn't laugh. Why wait? Why wait? Why are you suffering now? Time is short, a lot shorter than a lot of us think on this earth. Why are we wasting it suffering, worrying about me and my problems, as opposed to contributing and enjoying the day that we have? It's a decision. Decide to have a good time. Decide to find joy today. Decide to look around and see this glorious place God gave us to live. Decide. The outside world and what's out there is not what makes you happy. It is fantastic to achieve your goals, your weight loss, your health goals, your wealth goals, your relationship goals. It is so good to achieve, but it is so crazy important to enjoy. Decide to enjoy today. Don't ditch your strategy. Don't ditch your habits of eating, your habits of moving. Don't ditch your habits of creating wealth. Don't ditch your habits of having good relationships. Don't ditch the strategy. Don't ditch the lifestyle. But you can have the best. Don't ditch those things, because if you can have the best attitude in the world, right? But if you're trying to get to California and you head east, bad strategy, right? That's going to be a problem. So we can't ditch the strategy. You'll never get there no matter how enthusiastic or positive you are if you're trying to go to California and you head east. So we got to have the right strategy in place. We need a strategy. It's important. But what's more important is a great philosophy. A philosophy of being fulfilled, of being happy with what the world presents today. It's a choice. Success is hitting an expectation. Success is when you hit an expectation. You had an expectation to lose X amount of weight during a challenge. You had an expectation of coming off of medication. You had an expectation of how this person would respond and treat you and take care of you. It's success when we meet those expectations. But when you can learn to trade your expectations for appreciation regardless, your whole world changes. And if we can't do that right here and now, with what each of us currently has, with our health, with our wealth, with our relationships, with our material things, if we can't find that contentment here and now, more money, more success, more time, more material things, more weight loss, more better appearance will not bring it. It's found on the inside. Find it here, find it now, find it in today. It's a decision. Decide joy, decide happiness, decide contentment, decide laughter, decide living good daily. That's what it's about, peeps. It's going to be a good day today. If you're stuck in a rut and you need help, check out one of these other motivational videos for you right here. Go make it a great day. You might as well. You're never going to get this one back.